Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Sky Factory 4. And yes, I'm once again wearing a helmet that I can't really see through. It's something to do with my skin and, this whole Construct's armory. But I figured, you know what, I'm thinking I'm going to aim for a couple different pieces of armor. If you guys haven't already checked it out, I have done a bit by bit on deep mob learning. It's on the channel. Check it out now. It's a really good mod. I like it a lot, and in fact, I would like to play it more in a non-Sky Factory setting. At some point. But for now, I've been plopping a bunch of polymer clay in here, and this thing has just been constantly giving me lots of goodies, which this overworldian matter and pristine spider matter too can both be used for a lot of stuff. So the overworldian matter, admittedly, I can use it to transmute into some different things. The prismarine was nice, though I did find some of the the magma slime stuff to be a little bit more useful, though I can transmute it into hellish matter, which is nice, and I can make some of that, which then I can use that to make other things like nether wart or gas tears, blaze rods, and whatnot, as well as some of the other things that I would have been able to make with the regular overworldian matter. On top of that, I can also make soul sand a lot easier now. I don't have to pour anything. And I could even make extraterrestrial matter without having to make Enderman like sit in there or something like that. But first I would need to make endstone, which then requires some extraterrestrial matter to start with. Or I could just pour a bit of lava over top of some glowstone and do that, which could be good. But there's so many different ways you can go in this pack, actually. Now that I'm looking at it more in detail, I've taken a little bit of time to look at some of the ways that you can go. Gosh, there's so much you can do in here. So I am going to try and progress in a way that I find hopefully useful. I mean, I do have some objectives at this point. Probably have been wondering what the heck, besides the book, I mean the advancement book, which does give you some guides, does not restrict you really, just with the amount of items that you have available to you at the time, which is often the case with most modded Minecraft. This just gives you a bit of achievements to work with. So if I take this off and I shift right click, I can pick up this. And I've got my list. Get it done. So I've got all amber colors is something that I want to achieve at some point. Amber building, that's the central building here. I need all the amber colors before I can actually accomplish that. Right now it's just going to be this building that's kind of standing there without walls or a floor, because it's going to be entirely built out of amber otherwise. The horse stable or workshop, I think I can do without the amber. I might actually mine up all this the stuff around the outside edge, the lead amber right now, and make it more like the Chinese workshop style with some like thatch roofing and stuff. That could be really cool. I want to achieve flight before I go to the Twilight Forest, because there's no ground between the objectives. I would just want to fly around in there, and as much as I can use the cyclic like air charm, because right now I've got like the wing charm at the moment, I think that's a very bad idea, because me being on a server, I could always end up having some kind of glitch where I end up falling anyway. So I don't even want to try risking that. But I also want to go to the hunting dimension, the end, nether, the lost cities, and of course I've got all those cakes here, so I can do that relatively easily. But I would also like to have the option for flight in order to explore those a bit easier as well. And I think, you know what? Aiming for that flight is a really good way to go. Especially now that I have the means of which, in deep mob learning, to do so. So let's sneak right-click, put that back. Oh, and I did get an achievement on here. You can see it's over 20. Inflict 20 or more damage to a creature just by blocking an Enderman. Was in my tiny mob house down here. I can see a spider leg sticking out now. And so I popped it open real quick because I wanted the end pearl, which I did get one, and that was fantastic. And he just attacked me and one shot died. So yeah, this is a pretty good one, because by itself, I have one modifier left on here. It does 17.32 damage, but this also does 12.11. And if you combine those together when you block, you're doing a heck of a lot of damage. So I figured this is going to be my my Trials armor set, and then from the Trials armor, or from the Trials themselves, oops, there they are, the Trials area I have over there, I can then start making my Flight armor set that I can go explore other dimensions with. So I kind of figured that's kind of a cool way of going about it. And in order to do so, I'm going to grab a bunch of this overworldian matter and use that. In fact, I might grab some of this polymer clay and just chunk that in there while I think of it. Put the rest of this back in here. and not worry about it too much. So I'm going to need to make a bunch of trial keys, and I only have one unit set up in here right now, and that is this one, the Spider Data model, which is at Superior. It's not at Legendary yet, but I can get it there easy enough just by running through a few trials with it. But I need trial keys. In order to get trial keys, I'm going to need things like iron nuggets, not a problem. Diamonds, not a problem. Ender pearls, that's a problem. I do have one, but I think that I'm going to have to start making them. And I think this is my cheapest way of doing it, is with some extraterrestrial matter, kind of. Because what I'm going to need to do first is make some of that extraterrestrial matter so that I can then hit some Endermen in a basic deep learner, which I don't know if this is the one that has it. This is the one that has it, the Enderman data model. So then I could potentially start doing trials with Enderman and get a whole bunch more and continue on from there. So what I want to do is, first and foremost, let's make some glowstone, because I am going to need to pour a bunch of lava on that. And I can just easily do this. Let's just make a stack of it if I can. Boop, there we go. Clear that out, and I can just put that in here like I have in the past. I think I've had a hopper in here. Let's see. No, I don't have a hopper. Can I just make one real quick? Do I have the materials? I do. This is good news. So what I can do, and yes, this ran out, and it's just going to be a waste of materials, but you know what? I have infinite materials right now, so it's not really that much to worry about. So let's put this here. Put that there, and I can put the glowstone in place. Then inside here, I can look. There's nothing in place. I can just bucket a bunch of lava in here. So let's do, and just put it all in there like so. And then I can always get more from here and just fill that up and so on. But it should, if I do this, automatically create some, what is it, the end stone, which it'll take a minute for it to actually clear out. But I can also, with this end stone, make some seeds. And I'm thinking, oh boy, let's do end. See, that narrows it down. These things, ender seeds, plant on farmland or tilled end stone. Now, I could do Enderman seeds. A lot of people have suggested I go with animal crops, but I don't have access to pumpkins. And pumpkins are only made with nature's essence or statue loot, and I can't make these little guys statue core because it also requires a pumpkin. So it's rather annoying in that aspect. But I figure I'll try ender seeds, plant on farmland or tilled end stone, and I might be able to try this. You know, and maybe that'll work. That'll just be a few ender pearls, which I can make those. But then once again, I will also need ender pearls, which requires extraterrestrial matter. And you're probably also noticing, well, I've got access to most of several different slimes and emeralds, but I don't have access to snowballs. Well, I have a way of doing that while this is working. And that's just going to get me a little bit of stuff right there. And that is the Frostbringer from Cyclic. This here should be craftable. I hooked up, I made a tank from Cyclic that holds like 64 blocks, and I just hooked it up with one of these fluid ducts because it was a lot faster than having it pour from the furnace. That, and I don't need to worry about things mixing. But now I've got a bunch of ice from that, and I should be able to clear that out. Let's make a Frostbringer. Do I have all the materials? I do. Excellent. And then it's funny how this works. I can just stand in, let's stand in this open area, an open flat area that doesn't have mobs on it, if at all possible. I don't even know if that is an area. No, it's not. I'm just going to cast it here. So you can see, I can just keep casting, and it starts making all sorts of snow in the area. And I could just, yeah, I realize that might be a bit loud for you guys, I'm sorry. But now I take my Silk Touch pick, and I can just pick this stuff up, and I'm not getting any of it. Why am I not getting any of it? Oh no. Alright, so I guess I need a shovel then in order to grab this stuff. Probably quickly because those torches are going to start melting it. And then that'll at least get me the snowballs. There we go. Okay, so that's the thing. And then with the snowballs, I can remake snow, or just use them. Oh, they stack really good. Oh, that's nice. So that, well, that's one way of me getting snow, basically. Otherwise, you can just throw these giant snowballs around, and they'll like drop a chunk of stuff in an area. But yeah, this is one way you can get snow if you need it. And then you just kind of hold your vein or excavator and you just mine it all up. Oh gosh, I have some kind of... I've got a snow effect on me. So I'm leaving a snow trail as well. Oh my gosh. That's pretty amazing, actually. That's another easy way of doing it. So let's just harvest up. Oh, I didn't know that gather. That's really weird. It doesn't seem to actually gather in a proper way. But you know what? I'm done. It's good. I now have 3 stacks of snow. So that's more than I need. Let's put this away for now. Keep just 1 stack on me. And I think I should have, there we go, some endstone, which is also very useful. Now, ender pearls. I need to make extraterrestrial matter, which requires hellish matter, right? And that's 4 per. Well, I don't have any hellish matter besides this method, which requires netherrack, which I don't think I have lava on redstone amber. Bleh. No, there's another way. I think I've got a redstone sapling in there. So, or a netherrack sapling in there. Yeah, there we go. So netherrack, I could easily just... Well, where's the recipe for it? Should just be a craft. There it is. I can make... I don't have any stored in there, so let's make a stack of it. Okay. And yes, this is all still going into one giant chest I have up there. But it's how it's going to be going here. So extraterrestrial matter, hellish matter. Now if I do this, because I've got a bunch of overworldian matter, which I should probably put more in there. That should make me... Oh, I didn't put any of this in there. There we go. 27 hellish matter. And I don't think I have any hellish matter in there, do I? I do. Excellent. Okay, so then I could use this to make more of this. Which then I can put a bunch of the endstone. I'm going to leave 1 out, put a bunch of the endstone in, and make a bunch of extraterrestrial matter. I didn't get much extraterrestrial matter. What? Where? What? What? Where'd my matter go? Oh, it didn't, because I've got the hellish matter in my inventory. That's why. My bad. All right, so let's make a bunch of these. I've got 9 of these now. And now with that, oh, that's interesting. Nether stars. I can make more ender pearls, though, is the key. Oh, that's nice, too. Just quickly being able to make endstone. You can make your own dragon's breath. I didn't even look at that stuff. But let's go with this one here. Wait, what am I missing? It is... Oh, emeralds. I didn't make any emeralds. Ha! Of course. So let's make some emeralds quick. I totally forgot that I would need to do that as well. And I can make a stack of those. Put those back in the system. And then recipe for this. I can make a whole bunch of these. But I need to put the extraterrestrial matter back in as well. There we go. All right, now I've got 10 ender pearls. Excellent. So I can make ender seeds, which of course I can then grow over here and just stand there with some bone meal, which bone meal is also easy to do. That might be the quickest, easiest way for me to get ender pearls at the moment without making keys. That could be a way of doing it because, man, I don't think that my my Enderman data, Enderman data model is still on faulty because I did not kill enough Enderman for that. So I probably do want to make those seeds. Let's do ender seeds. The ender seeds here. Yep, I just need some regular, good old-fashioned seeds. Actually, I might be able to just make that right now. Yes, ender seeds. Plant on farmland or tilled end stone. I have 1 piece of end stone here, so this might make things a bit easier. In fact, I'll remove my cactus sand, put that down, and see about tilling this. Hey, there we go. And, wait, hey. Okay, so I guess that needs to be in a better area. Let's put it over here. Maybe it'll actually hold its till now that it's within water range. Maybe. I think it does. All right, let's put down the ender seeds and hope they don't pop. Okay, and then I don't know if I can bone meal these. Bone Actually, I should look in the system. Do I have bone meal? I've got lots of bone meal. And it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. It's just taking a minute. Oh, I have to sneak in order to bone meal. Okay, it's because I've got the shield on and there's no growth whatsoever. Okay, well, that was worth a try. I used up a whole stack on that and nothing happened. So, I guess what that means is that we're going to have to go with other means. We still have more ender pearls, and I can always continue making that in the same way I just did, with more of those keys. Actually, key, not keys. I can still get the armor from fighting spiders, which is what I currently have. So, ender pearls, I've got 1. I've got 6. What is the recipe for the... Is there another recipe that I can use that uses my existing ender pearls? I mean, I could make pigs do this stuff. But I don't know about that. I could make more in Resonant Ender. Squeezer. I don't think so. Like bonsai tree. Oh, right. Chorus fruit. Can I make... I can make chorus fruit. Why didn't I think of that before? Okay. So let's try making chorus fruit. And then I could make a sapling that will get me the stuff that I need. Chorus fruit. This. No. Why are you being so difficult? Do I not have any more extraterrestrial? I don't have any more extraterrestrial matter in there. Okay. So let's look up matter and find out what the matter is. I can use this to make some like this, but I think I need that extra piece of this. All right. Well, looks like you're coming up off the ground, and I'm just putting you on regular old farmland. Boop. There you go. Enjoy. And I will till that back again so that I can get this endstone and use it in order to make this. Sometimes these things, they just don't want to work out the way that you want. But if I do this and get the extraterrestrial matter plus an apple, I just need 1 of those, even though I'm going to get a whole stack. There we go. Clear this out. Apple, extraterrestrial, chorus fruit, and then the use for this can be to make... Wait a minute. What? Crafting is gone? Or is it a popped chorus fruit that's used for that? Hold on a second. Sapling. No, it's not that at all. It is... I think I just put this... Oh, on a piece of endstone. Oh, which means I'm going to need more of the lava. So, all right. I'll be back in a minute because I'm going to need to get myself a bunch of lava. I have not automated this because I know that there's some kind of glitch right now with the cauldron where if I automate that, it actually will start dumping stuff into the world. But it shouldn't be too bad. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, so as it turns out, there's multiple ways of making chorus fruit. Another way is in a cauldron with liquid purple slime. Yeah, which actually I think I might even have liquid purple slime, but either way, I was still able to make it, using this other method. I've got some endstone now. I was able to just keep going with that, not a problem. And I figure, let's take my... Oh, I thought I had the bonsai pot on me. I guess I don't. So let's grab that. You know what? I don't have it on me, but I should have some spots over here where bonsai pots are located. Yeah, there we go. And these ones have the, what do you call it? The dirt in there. There we go. Which I could take the mulch. That's what I was talking about. And if I jump up here, I can then put this... let's empty out my hand. Boy, I'm getting really full all of a sudden. Put this on top. Open this up. And I've got a bunch of junk inside. That's just a stick. Gravel resin, oak wood, gravel acorn. Bleh. I don't really care about that stuff right now. I'm going to put this and this in place. It's a very slow grow. And there's a 1% chance of getting ender pearls. But this is a constant rate that I can get stuff into the system. So that is one way of doing it. But otherwise, I'm still going to take my ender pearls and continue on with my battling with spiders. So let's run over here to where this is. I currently have 4 of those polymer clay left. I would put them in there, but actually I'm taking the spider setup out so that I can, let's see, this one's full, that one's empty. Put the spider one in here. Cool. Oh, it's going to get two different kinds. Nocturnal douchebags. Beware, drops strands of string for some reason. They're not string, that's butt rope. But we're going to be going over here and doing this. Let's get this going here with the key. I still have 6 ender pearls in mine, keep in mind. And I have a plant growing over there, which I could probably get growing with a watering can as well. I might try that after these trials. See how we do first, though. So let's grab one of those. Make one of these. I could just make a bunch of these. Here, let's put these in the system. 2. I think I need more iron nuggets, though. Let's grab that real quick. 1. I just did that totally wrong. I just grabbed the iron nugget, or the iron ingot, and threw it back in the system. There we go. Keys. Grab 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to leave 1 left, just in case I need this ender pearl for something, or I need the key for something else. But all it should need to happen is I take the key with a spider, which I do need a spider egg of some sort. Oh, that shouldn't be a problem because I've got the spider statue. That's right. And I don't think there's anything in here. No, there's no mobs in there right now. But I've got in the system a bunch of stuff in my inventory as well. Let's get rid of some of these things. Put the endstone away for now. I'm even putting the frostbringer away. That's just going to mess things up with the trial. Put the ice away. We'll keep all these keys in one spot here. Get rid of my crescent hammer for now. Oops, I just got rid of the wrong thing. But that's all right. It's not going to hurt me. I have, I'm sure you've noticed, several buckets of milk. And that's because, as you noticed when I looked at the deep learner, it said that there's going to be poisonous ones in there as well. Yay! So that's going to be fun to fight. I put my water bucket in there. That's what it was. Bucket. And actually, now that I think about it, I do have a watering can. I wonder if this one actually will affect that ender pearl, or the ender seed, which is currently at what? Can't grow light 15 greater than 7. What? Does that mean it's too bright? Is that better? do you need it brighter? I'm confused. Is that better? Can't grow light 15 greater than 7. So it needs to be in a dark area then, is what it would appear to mean. Okay, so in its previous spot it seemed to... Wow, that thing is just way too hardcore with the digging. Maybe I look around for a not as well lit area, I guess. I could probably put it